Good day, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Today we have an article from ScreenRant.com titled Star Wars Reveals the Longest Surviving Jedi After Order 66. If you like this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel. Helps it a lot. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. And please share these videos with others. Really want to get this out to a lot of other people. We're heading to 5,000 subscribers. Yay us! Anyways, let's get on with it. Star Wars has revealed that one Jedi survived Order 66 and lived all the way to just before Star Wars The Force Awakens. The Clone Wars was the ultimate Jedi trap, designed to draw the Jedi into a long and grueling war that would see them compromise their morals time and again. By the end of the Clone Wars, the Jedi were reduced in numbers both in death and defections, and then Palpatine initiated his endgame. The Jedi learned Palpatine's true identity far too late, and their attempt to neutralize the Sith Lord was unsuccessful. Palpatine portrayed their attack as an attempted coup, and activated Order 66, causing the clone troopers to turn on the Jedi commanders and slaughter them. The Jedi were all but wiped out in moments, and the handful of survivors were pursued relentlessly by Darth Vader and his Inquisitors. By the time of Luke Skywalker, the Jedi had been forgotten in the mists of history, the Force itself viewed as nothing but legend. The latest Star Wars novel, Kevin Shinick's Force Collector, revealed that one Jedi not only survived Order 66, but lived through the dark times too, and was still alive shortly before the events of Star Wars The Force Awakens. Knack Med was a Jedi Padawan who trained in the days before the Clone Wars, and he trained tirelessly to become one with the Force. He seems to have been successfully become a Jedi Knight, but he began to doubt the wisdom of the Order, believing they were too involved politically. Knack Med left the Order, abandoning his vows as a Jedi, and instead choosing to marry and raise a family. When he heard of Order 66, he believed Palpatine's propaganda, and regretted ever being part of the Jedi. By this point, Knack Med had children, and after an encounter with the Inquisitor, he fled into the shadows to keep them safe. Knack Med settled on a remote, largely inhabited planet called Pamba. There he lived out his years in solitude, unaware of the great events that were consuming the galaxy. This is the first time Star Wars readers have encountered a former Jedi Knight who actually bought into the Emperor's propaganda, and it's disturbingly believable. Knack Med clearly left the Jedi because he thought they'd lost their way, valuing political power rather than truly serving the Force. From his perspective, a power play was perfectly in keeping, and frankly, he may have considered it to be inevitable. It's interesting to note that Knack Med evaded Darth Vader's Inquisitors by following the same strategy as Yoda, who secreted himself on Dagobah. All this raises the question of whether or not there were other Jedi, or indeed former Jedi, who used the same approach. Some of them could even still be out there, meaning Luke Skywalker was never the last Jedi at all. So what do you think about Knack Med? We obviously didn't go too far into the story. The book is called Force Collector, and it's by Kevin Shinick. But it's kind of interesting to hear that someone survived Order 66, lived through the Empire, and was alive at least before The Force Awakens. That's pretty cool. I haven't read the book yet, but that's probably something that I'd like to read. But let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think this could be a good book? Have you read it yet? Yeah, let me know this. Or do you think there's too many... sometimes I find there's too many Jedi in the galaxy. We were only supposed to be left with, originally, Obi-Wan and Yoda. And now we get quite a bit more that survived Order 66. We had Kanan Jarrus and, now this person. And I find that we're having a bit more Jedi. I guess it could happen because the galaxy is a huge place, right? So, they couldn't have found all the Jedi. And a lot of them, or some of them could have hid, like Yoda did, or this Knack Med person. So I guess it could make sense. I like that there was only a couple of Jedi in the whole galaxy, But anyways, Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. And as always, take care and have an awesome day.